Imagine standing on a desolate red landscape, the sun hanging low in a sky tinged with a dusty orange hue. This is Mars, the fourth planet from the sun, a world that has captured our imagination for centuries. But as we dream about colonizing this distant neighbor, a pivotal question arises. Is it even possible to survive on Mars? To get started, please take just 1 second to like this video. Your support encourages me to continue creating this content. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the atmosphere. Mars has an atmosphere that's about 95% carbon dioxide, with only a tiny fraction of oxygen, less than 0.2%. Compare that to Earth, where oxygen makes up about 21% of our atmosphere. Right off the bat, that's a major hurdle. We need oxygen to breathe, right? So, unless we want to walk around with oxygen tanks strapped to our backs like some sci-fi movie, we need to find a way to create a livable environment. But it doesn't stop there. Temperatures on Mars can plummet to minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit at night, and even during the day, it can be pretty chilly, hovering around minus 60 degrees. So, if you think you can just throw on a hoodie and head out, think again. We'd need advanced habitats that can withstand these extreme conditions. Scientists are already brainstorming ideas for using Martian regolith, the soil on Mars, to build shelters. Imagine living in a structure made from the very ground beneath your feet. It's a fascinating concept, but it's not as simple as it sounds. Now let's talk about water. Water is essential for life, and while Mars does have ice caps and some evidence of liquid water in the past, it's not exactly flowing rivers or lakes like we have here on Earth. We'd need to find ways to extract water from the ice, or perhaps even recycle it from our waste. Yes, you heard that right, recycling our own waste. It's a bit of a gross thought, but it's a reality we'd have to face. And what about food? Growing crops on Mars presents its own set of challenges. The soil is toxic and lacks the nutrients that plants need to thrive. Plus, there's the issue of radiation. Mars has a much thinner atmosphere than Earth, which means it doesn't shield us from cosmic rays and solar radiation. This poses a serious risk to our health, making it imperative to find ways to protect our crops and ourselves. Hydroponics and aeroponics are potential solutions, allowing us to grow food in controlled environments without soil. But again, it requires technology and resources that we'd need to transport or develop on Mars. Then there's the psychological aspect of living on Mars. Imagine being thousands of miles away from Earth, with no way to go back for months, maybe even years. The isolation, the confinement, the constant reminder of how far you are from home. These factors could take a toll on mental health. Astronauts on the International Space Station have reported feelings of loneliness and anxiety, and Mars would be a whole new level of isolation. We'd need to prioritize mental well-being, creating communities that foster connection and support among those living there. Let's not forget about the journey itself. Getting to Mars is no small feat. Current technology means a trip could take anywhere from 6 to 9 months. That's a long time to be cooped up in a spacecraft, and it raises questions about how we'd keep ourselves entertained and mentally stimulated. We'd need to think creatively about how to make the journey enjoyable and engaging. And here's the kicker. What happens if something goes wrong? If you're on Mars and there's a critical failure with your life support system, you can't just call for help. You're on your own. This reality emphasizes the need for thorough training, preparedness, and problem-solving skills. We'd need a team of the best and brightest, trained not just in science and engineering, but also in psychology and crisis management. So, is it possible to survive on Mars? The answer is yes, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to take innovation, determination, and a lot of hard work. We're talking about creating a new home on a planet that's incredibly hostile to human life. But if we can harness our ingenuity and collaborate as a global community, maybe, just maybe, we can make it work. As we stand on the brink of this new frontier, we must remember that the journey to Mars is not just about survival. It's about exploration, discovery, and the unyielding human spirit. It's about pushing boundaries and reaching for the stars, quite literally. So whether you're a space enthusiast or just someone curious about the future, keep your eyes on the skies. The adventure has just begun, and who knows what incredible discoveries await us on Mars. Thank you for exploring with us here at the Corner of Curiosity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content. As always, feel free to leave your curious questions and thoughts in the comments below. Until next time.